Okay, announcements. On January 21st is Martin Luther King Day. There's no school. January 25th and January 26th, the Fairfield Show Choir's first look. There's a 5:30 p.m. dinner in the FHS cafeteria and the 7 p.m. show in the PAC. On January 27th, the first look show takes place at 2 p.m. in the PAC. On February 7th, there's a board meeting work session at 6:30 p.m. in the Fairfield Administration Building, Conference Room A. Board member comments? Mr. Begley?
I just want to congratulate you on accepting the presidency. Confident you'll do a great job for us. Looking forward to it.
Thank you. Mrs. Shorter?
I echo those sentiments. I'm so proud of you. You're fantastic, remarkable, Superman. So I know you'll do a great job.
Thank you, Mrs. Shorter. Mr. Hare?
Likewise, I look forward to your leadership for this board for the upcoming year.
Thank you. I just have, speaking of Board Member Appreciation Month, I just want to thank previous board members for their dedication to my children while they were students here in Fairfield. Dan Murray and Dr. Mark Morris for their 8+ years of presiding on this board and putting the bond issue back on the ballot when we desperately needed that. Dr. Stanley Goodman, who we lost this past year, for his dedication to Fairfield City Schools and Fairfield City Schools children as a doctor. Of course, Jerome Kearns, who during my first year or two on the board was a sounding board for questions I had, and he never treated any of my questions that were silly, even though sometimes they probably were, but he was always there with great advice, and he is still missed by me. Thank you to the rest of this board. Mr. Begley for being Mr. Fairfield. I call you Mr. Fairfield. Fairfield alumnus and cheerleader for the school district and raising your kids and sending them through the school district here. Mrs. O'Neill for her, even though she's a newcomer on the board, and she likes to speak up and make sure that all kids are recognized for their achievements in our schools. Mrs. Shorter, your dedication and your analytics of the data to make sure all the students are succeeding and progressing in our district. And of course, Mr. Hare, someone that I admire for his vast knowledge and experience in public education. You're a true mentor for me and who answers my many questions I have and give tremendous advice. To all of you that I mentioned, the ones I didn't, happy School Board Appreciation Month. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Any questions or comments? Mrs. Lamy, you call the roll, please?
Mr. Hare?
Yes.
Mr. Begley?
Yes.
Mrs. Shorter?
Yes.
Mr. Birding?
Yes. We are adjourned at 7:28. Thank you.